Now, do you think more people in tech should take career breaks? Why or why not?
I'm a big advocate of the career break, and I think particularly because of the salaries in big tech, it's very possible for you to do so. I think anyone who says, "Oh no, I can't," if you work in tech, you do. You can. You just are telling yourself a reason or some story of why you can't or why you don't have enough money to do so. But most of the people I do know who have taken career breaks and are now kind of exploring this alternative career path, building their own thing, taking time off, most of them have had the privilege of working in some prestigious job that they had the courage to walk away from because they wanted to stay true to their beliefs and their importance of taking a break. So I would tell anyone you should take a break. There's no downside to exploring for yourself what could be a different way to live life because you can always go back. Like I have taken many career breaks and still gone back to tech. You have a story to tell of what exploring you did, what you learned about yourself during the break, and it's not going to look like this career gap on your resume that people seem to be very scared about. I think I'm living proof that that's not the case. And there's so many examples nowadays too. I feel like it's this movement that's happening in the world where it's becoming more common to take some time off of work and becoming more common to decenter work from your entire personality. And I think employers are reflecting that in the way in which they approach someone who's coming to them with a gap on their resume or someone who did take a break. It's actually seen in my experience as something very admirable that you took time to explore and you took time to be more sure of the path that you're getting back on at the end of it.
Yeah, it's great to have those fresh eyes. Caitlin, I want to ask you a series of kind of fun rapid fire questions. We love to do this with our guests, and these are some of the popular questions we get a lot from our travel brats. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna hit you with them. All right,
Good.
favorite, and again, these may be hard because I know that you've been so many places, but try and think deep, think deep. Okay, favorite country for food.
Ooh, Malaysia, hands down. I feel like it's so, so underrated and no one knows Malaysian food, but you should.
Oh, man. I love the crappy at-home Asian food here in the States. I would love to go to Malaysia and try everything there. Destination that completely broke your expectations.
Ooh, that is hard. I feel like Argentina surpassed every expectation I could have had. It is just so multifaceted. It is one of my top 5 countries for sure.
Oh, that's great. What did you do when you were there?
I did kind of everything. I did a bit of the city exploring in Buenos Aires, really learned the history, went up to see the waterfalls at Iguazu, like these beautiful panoramic waterfalls, and then all the way down to Patagonia and even Ushuaia, the southernmost city in the world. You can do amazing hikes, see penguins without going all the way to Antarctica. It is just incredible.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. So many things you don't initially think of. They
Yeah.
have them there. Yeah. Now, most profound cultural experience.
Ooh, I think it has really stuck with me, this experience I had in Bhutan, where I learned this art of sand painting, which is basically a form of meditation that monks do. And you take little pots of sand, and instead of coloring a coloring book with like markers, you pinch the sand to fill in a painting. And at the end of it, the most groundbreaking part of this is that you don't keep your painting, you just brush all the sand away. And it teaches you that even though you worked really hard on something, you have to embrace this Buddhist value of impermanence, that you should not get attached to anything. Everything in this life is impermanent. Even the things that you worked really hard on will have to go away at some point. And I think that's just such a powerful message. I will always remember that.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, first of all, I love the arts and crafts,
Hmm.
but I also think that that's such a true thing. We hold on to a lot of things that we're not going to take with us when we go. So it's interesting.